We starting the shit or what's up?
Yeah. What are we doing?
I thought we were starting a fucking podcast.
We are starting the podcast.
So, welcome to... Is it the or straight into the 100? What is it? We're deciding right now. This will be the thing. Welcome to the 100 Guys podcast. And I'm Spencer. And this is John. See, so we'd been wanting to make a podcast for quite a while. We unfortunately...
Make a comeback at some point.
Yeah, what is it? We've been procrastinating on this for quite a while.
It's our first update since shit hit the fan after the last one.
Jesus. It's not.
It's not for the podcast.
This is literally like only a conversation. Three people understand. But, yeah, so let's get right into it. What are you thinking? What's on your mind?
Yeah,
what's going on, man?
I think aren't you the host of it?
How are you doing? Oh, I'm the host.
I don't know.
I know some.
Get some topics going. No. Are we here? Okay. Is there how possible would it be for us to watch a video on there? That's part of it. We could just go straight Jinx.
We could go straight Jinx.
Jamie, pull that up real quick.
Jamie, pull that up real quick. You want to get into one or two topics and watch a video?
That was the topic. That's my whole topic.
Well, do you want to preface the topic?
Okay, what are we talking about? Let's get a topic on here.
I mean, fucking NBA season just started. Your Thunder lost to the T-Wolves on a buzzer. Dude, at least you guys get close. I'm a Bulls fan.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah. Robin Lopez is our best player this year. Think about it.
I don't know. Robin Lopez.
Zach LaVine's gonna be out for like half the year. Pretty much worthless. That's rude. It's rude.
What?
I don't know. I thought that was a little harsh.
What's rude?
I call him worthless.
Did I call him worthless?
No, I did.
Oh,
I'm mad at myself.
I thought you were like getting pissed at me. I was like, oh my god. Okay. This is already off the rails.
Oh, what's going on with you, man? What's up in the world of John?
Well, we moved to Seattle.
Oh, we did. That's an update.
It's like a small thing.
We're sitting in our apartment now. Actually have a vlog about that. If you're into really shitty content that you probably will only watch a few minutes of, even though it's 40 minutes, check out my vlog channel. No, I'm not gonna link that. Fuck that. If you're watching this, you know much.
Self-promotion.
I don't want people to watch.
Start wearing your merch.
Make fucking merch for my 31 subscriber channel.
I knew this one channel. They made merch after they got 12 subscribers.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about that. Wait, are you talking about what I'm thinking of?
One of them found out.
Ended up in a hospital, like Guerrero Street. But yeah, so we have a vlog covering our move out here.
Yeah.
Honestly, don't watch it though. It kind of sucks ass. Yeah, and I don't know. So we're sitting here in our apartment for the first time, both of us. Well, this is the first time we moved out of my parents' house. The community college for a year before you moved into dorms for a year.
That's right.
So 2 years, 2 whole years. Yeah. But I don't know. Should we hop right into this video or what's up? What are you thinking?
I don't know. Well, do we want to cover Seattle?
I mean, what about?
What do you think of it? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in Seattle compared to.
It's definitely interesting. It's I mean, at least in comparison to Iowa, I'm sure there's like it's cool being 15 minutes away from the beach and also like 30 minutes from the city. Well, you can also go see mountains and everything too. So it is pretty sick. Pretty cool. I like it.
It's pretty cool.
How many things does that fucking do?
Was that in Seattle?
Was it really?
I don't know.
I have no clue.
For some reason, I feel like it is.
I hope so. Yeah. I'm not pretty cool.
Imagine a ticket of him and what's his name? Oh, Hugh.
Oh, humongous.
Yeah, he's
You just sexually assaulted a woman.
If I don't see him out on the streets.
If we don't see, if you guys know who Humongous is, the legend, he actually lives where we do now. He, what do you think? What do you think of this place around us? how do you
Oh,
like it?
okay. So we got off the interstate to come here, and driving down like, well, you can't really see it, but there's like a main street like right outside the windows. Coming down that street, it was like 5 miles of just like nightmares. I don't know.
Traffic or what
No, literally just like I was just looking around. And I was like, I'm gonna die in the next.
Oh
9
yeah,
minutes.
yeah. There's some rough areas around here. That's for sure.
Yeah. There's literally like a shooting, like an active shooting going on like a block away when we moved in.
When we moved in.
While a homeless dude was asking us for $2 for milk at a gas station. That was like, this is not.
God, I always feel so shitty seeing. Because like we're not used to seeing homeless people at all in Des Moines. So it's
I
kind of
know.
like it's kind of a shell shock.
Yeah, I know.
Vegas was I spent like 2 hours in Vegas and I saw more shit than I will in like a lifetime in small Iowa.
I remember like 7th grade when we went to Washington D.C.
Yeah, I did the same.
Like it was just like I don't know. Like obviously I'd like seen homeless people before, but it'd never been like that like in your face.
Prevalent.
Just like
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like it was always just like a thing that I just knew was like a problem. You know.
Yeah.
But
It's like you've
never
heard of
been,
it
like, directly.
but it's like
Like,
it's always so
confronted
shitty
with
because I
it,
want to
at
give them
least.
money every time, but I realize that
at
like
least,
I can't.
in that, like,
And also you run into
capacity.
like obviously you don't want to like generalize, but a lot of those people
Yeah.
are in that situation, not in homeless shelters, living out on the street for a reason. But like you never know, at least with each individual.
Damn, that's super inconsiderate.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
No, it's
Well, no,
just-
I preface that with
I know,
like,
I know.
don't want to
That's why I
generalize
said
because
that.
like the people that say like all homeless people are just like drug addicts and shit, and that's a little fucked up. But yeah, I don't know though.
I doubt a lot of homeless people are going to watch our podcast. So I'm definitely being very.
That's not the homeless. Homeless
I
demographic.
mean, just realistically, like they're probably not. Like,
They've got bigger
in
issues.
the
at
target
hand.
market.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say no target market. It's the homeless. Don't want to piss off any homeless people. No, but yeah. So how do you feel about it overall?
Campus is a lot nicer than like the city that we're in.
I would agree. Yeah.
And from
Yeah.
from like what I've seen and what I've experienced so far, like the people here are like good, you know.
Yeah, it's tough.
At least
tough
people
out.
on campus.
Yeah.
I haven't really stopped to talk to many people on the street, but like the one that I did talk to, it's a little out there.
You need some milk.
Yeah, he's a little out there.
Yeah.
But no, that's crazy. You know, we had like shootings that went on. We had like a police chase that was like
we
at
did.
least to the top 5 craziest I've ever seen.
So real quick, we'll get into that, but we'll preface this first. So outside of these windows, there's a Starbucks. Can't see it now because all the lights are off and everything. There's probably a huge fucking TV screen right there in your way. But what ends up happening is there's a police chase going on. We hear sirens. We're like, that actually sounds close. We look out the window, and a guy in his car slammed into like the median that comes up where like you pull into the Starbucks like parking lot drive-through.
Yeah, it's like
And-
the median that like separates, like if the parking lot is like a, like a rectangle or whatever, and the building's here, it like kind of like breaks off. So there's this median that comes like forward. He just rammed into like the landscaping.
Rammed into
rocks.
that, gets out of his car, runs away, and then all this shit's popping off, and Hung turns to us. Do you want to say?
He's like sitting there on his phone, just like casual as shit, just like it's like, damn.
Quick
this has
thing.
gotta be-
Hung is our roommate. For those of you that don't know.
Yeah, he's just asleep. He thinks he's hot shit because he works at a bank now. Too good for lowly podcasts.
I'm a banker.
Apparently he has his own chair. So
Okay.
and his own drawer.
That was so funny though when he was walking around like it's like I mean like good for you, but a teller is a little different than
Yeah.
but
Literally-
yeah, back to the story.
Yeah, literally,
So-
he's just like sitting here, just like perched up, like on the like top of the couch, just casual as hell, just like scrolling through like Instagram. He just looks up, he's like, "Damn, this has got to be like at least like one of the craziest police chases I've ever seen."
What would you say, top 10?
This has got to be like the top 10 craziest police
We're just
chases.
like, how many fucking police chases is this kid seeing?
was like our second day here, and he lived literally. I can like see his old room if I like lean back. Like he lived like
in another dorm
right across the street from us. And so I'm thinking like, how often does this shit happen?
This is literally the only high-speed police.
This is day 2, and he's talking about how he's like, damn, that's like at least like top 10. Oh my god.
Like a whole Watch Mojo video at that point. Just
I know. Top 10 craziest
top 10 craziest police chases I'm gonna see. No, this this dorms have been incredible though. I think my favorite part. First of all, it feels like you're not giving these enough credit when you just call them dorms, because they're like full-blown apartments essentially.
Yeah.
All got our own separate bedrooms in this common area out here, and then you walk right out the door. The courtyard's so cool. I love the whole courtyard and the atmosphere of that. You can just walk out and play ping pong and shit.
Until they took away the paddles.
What's up?
Remember Paddlegate?
Paddlegate. I do remember Paddlegate. Yeah, they started taking away the paddles for the ping pong table.
Because we kept, I don't know, some people kept playing like at 3 in the morning.
Some people.
They bring like a speaker out there and they just be blasting like the Jimmy Neutron soundtrack, and it's just like.
I mean, given I don't know those people, but the Jimmy Neutron soundtrack is pretty great, so I can see where they're coming from at least.
Yeah, and like
we're the kids of America. We're the kids of America. Like it's pretty flame. 3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry, huh?
Just fucking wakes up to
3, 2, 1.
some spinal subluxations going on.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so had some technical difficulties. Oh, you wanted to?
No, I didn't know we were just going into it. All right.
What up, dog?
So we had some.
It was less of technical difficulties and more of just both of us being head asses. But rant. Fuck it. Yeah.
Whatever. We're
it
back.
Doesn't matter.
That's
We're
all
back.
that counts.
We're back. Yeah.
Everything else is in the past. So what are we moving on? What were we talking about?
Let's see at the end. With Jimmy Neutron soundtrack.
For sure. And how do we get?
We could cover that at least for another couple hours.
I mean, the Carl feature, or the Carl Weezer feature. Dude, I thought they missed a real big marketing opportunity. You know how popular those like Alvin and the Chipmunks CDs were? If they just had a Carl Weezer best of
God
holiday edition.
Jesus. Wow.
I mean, I'd have bought the poster.
Yeah, I would have too. I would have been there midnight for the physical copy album release. Yeah, that would have been insane.
For sure.
Quick thing, we were possibly going to go into one of your old projects. Does that have copyrighted music? Would that matter if? Or would they not get the audio for that? Either way, it won't matter. It won't fucking matter. You might want to close Safari too, just in case your computer. Nah, fuck it. Living on the edge.
No. Safari isn't even open.
What is it? Oh, you have.
Oh, I thought you were saying because they were both open.
Oh, are they?
No,
oh, okay.
They're not. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Well, are we getting into it?
Yeah, I think we should hop into it, honestly.
Into my project?
If you want to.
Yeah, they'll look at some of the audio.
Yeah, during the break when we were getting everything up and running again, John found one of his old video production projects. We were thinking about watching that again. John's producing this now on his computer, so we can set up some shit in OBS.
Open it up. Let me. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. How do you get that going in OBS?
Huh? What?
Is it, if you go to OBS, is that working now?
I think so.
Is it in the corner? Do you want to?
Yeah, it is. I double checked.
Oh, okay. So I think we're good. Are we hopping straight into it?
Yeah, there's a bunch. We put.
Is there anything you want to preface this with? Or?
Yeah, I'll kind of. I don't know. Should we just watch it through and then I can go back and give the director's cut?
I think we should just go straight through and give a director's commentary.
All right. So this first part, we had to do like a title slide and all that stuff. So that's what this boring stuff is.
Boring.
I actually got docked. I got docked surprisingly heavy on the rough draft because I forgot to go back and put the total runtime because I made this at the beginning when I was first editing it, right? And I didn't know exactly how long it was going to be, so I meant to do this at the end. And like half the class did that. She literally docked me like something stupid. It was like 2 or 3% just because of that.
Okay.
Which, whatever. It was a rough draft. It was worth like 5 points. But I was personally offended. So.
Should dock you for that shitty ass Arial font. Or was it supposed to?
It was.
Everybody knows Times New Roman is where it's fucking
Roman.
at.
It was either that or Times New Roman, and I literally did that with like 8 minutes before it was due.
Okay,
and
that's acceptable.
Like upload to like our like class server and stuff.
I was gonna say Times New Roman is where it's fucking at.
Dude, you see this? I downloaded this shit.
Yeah.
All right.
That's incredible.
Hopefully the sound kind of comes through. Why is the mouse like up there? You see?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Can you get the menu thing out of the way?
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh yeah, so what's funny too is
so this was not at all this overexposed when I edited this one. I promise you, I literally spent 6 hours editing this. I've never been more upset when watching it in class because it did not look this bad. But literally the problem was the sun was setting like, I don't even know if it's set to have my like cursor record on there.
So were you guys planning on recording it earlier than the last possible second that you could record it?
We
just literally lived like
I don't remember what it was.
a 16th of a mile away.
If I
from each
remember
other.
right, Andrew was like hardcore trying to like get me to use somebody else because I don't really wanted to do it. And then I was like, dude, it's just like you're the only one I know that
and it's not like
both because he literally lives like 100 feet from my backyard.
Yeah.
And then also 2 hours away was my roommate at college, and so he was like the only option for getting shots at both places.
Yeah.
But whatever. So we shot this with maybe like 15 minutes of light left.
Jesus.
And yeah, and I had like the most loosely planned like shot list.
Oh, we were just going into it, just completely,
just raw,
just ringing it, just
raw.
Let's get raw.
Just sending it raw. You're obviously music. So. Let's get some.
Should we fucking watch that?
You're always
You want to watch that later? Yeah, definitely. Fucking going in on this shit, Darlene.
This lighting is impeccable. This is like physically painful to watch. So shout out my boy, Josie McFadden.
Josie McFadden
For the banger. We're gonna use this, which is
there he is. The crossfade. Hit him with the crossfade.
Long ass fade too.
That is a long ass fade.
That's like an 18 second
the
fade.
longest fades I've ever seen.
Oh, look at this. I literally had to put that in just such a ridiculous slow motion. Because we tried.
How many frames did you film that at?
Dude, I don't know. I have no clue. There was some really nice cameras. But
Okay.
at least for like an entry level video class. But I had to slow that down so much because we like literally tried to make that one shot. It was like the easiest one. I was like, all you have to do is sit here and just look up at the mirror. We literally just could not, we couldn't get like a single take without one of us just dying laughing. And we literally at that point had like zero sunlight left. And I wasn't about to set up my whole like box light.
Yeah.
Just for that one shot.
Some would have been completely down too. Like, would the box light have worked completely fine? Like,
I don't know. No, we blew the circuits in my house so much.
Really?
Because I was an idiot and just plugged them all on the same one.
Yeah. The box light,
them on and just
did you have anything to go over the light? Because that's like white light. Like it was the sun coming down, so it was like a yellowish like.
Yeah, well we had the gels and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Then I tried to use, but whatever. Apparently not too long.
Fucking banger, dog. Dude, you're hitting him with this long ass crossface.
I know.
I like it though.
I spent so much, literally 80% of the time on this.
I like that shot. That's actually really
was trying to. Dude, I love that. This shot lasted like 3 seconds. or whatever. It was just like a really quick thing, you know.
Did you slow it down?
Yeah, because
You just like
I needed-
bolted out of the driveway and
something
like.
to like fill the time.
Oh, so that's
I
why the
slowed
wave
down.
looks so like unnatural because like
It's
it's.
just so long. Normally the shot started like when they're like when Andrew was like
Okay.
pulling. Actually, this isn't even Andrew. Now that Andrew's not even driving this. This is
Oh, you
my,
set up a tripod.
this is my brother.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
Andrew had to leave or something. He had like work. And so he literally left. He's like, yeah, I could probably come for a few minutes or something.
Oh
And
my
he had to
God.
leave.
Did you guys really fit this in on like the last night you had? Like,
Yeah, well, this was like so it was due like on a Tuesday. I want to say like Tuesday morning.
okay.
But it had to be in like that. So we had like a class like server.
Mm-hmm. Just server.
Well, I wasn't. Yeah. Jesus. But they
Some
yeah.
amount of like.
It was okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and we had to have it uploaded to there by like Monday night, like 8 p.m. I want to say.
Okay.
And so I think this was on a Sunday,
Yeah.
but I knew I had to get the rest of the shots that like night or like the next day.
How long had you had for this? Like.
Literally months. It
I can't give you any shit because I was the same way with quite a lot of stuff.
dude,
Yeah. That's hilarious though.
that's why this is such an awkward. Listen, look at how long this shot is. For what it
It's a
is.
good shot. Like I like it.
But it's like
The framing's really good on it.
My neighbor thought I was the biggest freak. He's like, why are you guys recording and pulling out
Which one? The one like to the
Did he
left?
start
Or...
raving? Oh, I thought he like went.
Oh, the one across the street, or like.
Okay, this right here is just the most frantic I've ever been in my life. This shot, just watch this shot real quick. This is the most stressful shot. Wait.
Were you holding like a big ass like DSLR camera or something doing that?
Yeah, it was literally like a I want to say like a Panasonic
Just like...
camcorder, like one of.
Okay.
It was like a nice size camcorder, and I literally.
Because when I was filming the vlog for out here, I was doing similar stuff, and I definitely wasn't holding a huge ass camcorder.
Yeah, I shit you not. I filmed this.
They're like the nice ones, like the big ones too. I think you're talking about, right? Okay, yeah.
I shit you not, I filmed this one shot about like 15 to 20 minutes before the final was due.
Jesus.
So this was me flooring it back to school, literally trying to hold up this camcorder without crashing, but also like while trying to keep it remotely steady. So
What'd you do? Did you export the file like in the car on your way there?
No, I pulled up, parked like illegally in like the staff parking, ran to the like computer lab, and maybe it was like 15 to 20 minutes before.
Okay.
Sat down.
Because for those of you that don't know, once you're done with the project, you're not really done with the project. You have to export that shit, which can be pretty time.
Well, I had to go in literally, so I had to take like.
So that probably took.
I like sprinted in there. I think I like could have gotten in a lot of trouble because I didn't like check in that I was going to the lab. I just like kind of went and then just tried the doorknob, which is locked. Like so, they have like 8 different. I don't know. It was probably like 15 different keys, one for each computer, and you have to go to like the digital media, like its office or storage place, but whatever. You have to check out a key to go in there.
Oh, okay.
But
you were just
luckily there was
kind of
other kids in there, and one of them was sitting right there and just opened it for me. I just like sat down, threw my SD card in there, dragged it over, like tried to just somewhat pick like the most, because I'd tried this like 8 times. I tried to get this sign in here. This is the one that like marks the exit to the University of Northern Iowa.
Yeah.
And I don't think it worked, mainly because it was like raining, and like also because like I just recorded it like.
Did you stabilize it, or is it just like?
No, literally I
didn't have time.
No, I had no clue if I was gonna be able to get this in, so I was just like, just fucking do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is actually like the most stressful thing I've ever done for a school project. Is this shot? I was shitting my pants. Oh, this is Cedar Falls, but it wasn't that good. These next shots took me 3 hours.
Oh yeah, I remember this part. It's fucking awesome. Ooh, the little, I like the, yeah. That's your boy Andy too. Man.
I know. Although he's trying to act like he's good at Call of Duty now, so we don't talk to him.
Cover that real quick.
Instantly best friends, too?
Instantly, yeah. Does he go to his first college party and just get fucked up at the end of it?
Yeah, dude.
He gets fucked, dude.
Last 8 seconds is literally just fucking...
Some fucking burning. Kegger.
Damn.
Damn, dude.
Damn. Dude, that is...
Real quick. Oh. Copyright 2016.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm surprised your teacher's letting us letting you show me this because I mean, just copyright it.
I say. We can get permission. Let me try and figure out how to.
Let's see. Did that record in OBS? Just in case it didn't, we might have a large area of technical difficulties as well that we'll have to. Do you want to maybe keep OBS open so we can look at that? Yeah, but you were saying too. So what's up with Andrew? I was gonna branch that off into like.
What, him thinking he's good at Call of Duty?
Yeah, it's a World War II in a week and a half. Are you getting it?
Probably not. But I don't know.
Dude, you know it's always fun? And we should do this on the next podcast. They used to do this on a podcast that I'd listened to a while ago where they'd call GameStops like before and see if they can bribe employees into giving them the gamer. It actually worked out one year. But there isn't like the hype around COD like there used to be.
Which might make it easier.
It might make it easier.
Or
yeah. Surprisingly, those people at GameStops really love their jobs. Like,
it's great.
Yeah.
Money. What can I say?
Well, I mean, don't offer them a shit ton of money in there. But yeah. I don't know. Are you getting that?
I don't know. Like, I wasn't gonna, but I don't know. I feel okay. My dilemma is that I feel like I'm gonna get it at some point, right?
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what I
So I
thought.
might as well just get it.
It's like I know I'm eventually going to buy it, so I might as well just get it when it comes out. Like,
yeah.
just have it for longer. And, yeah.
I'm still waiting on AW2.
Am I about to get a YouTube channel going for fucking Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Are we about to get a YouTube channel?
We still have the game room in here.
Fucking hung. Didn't want to set it up.
Fucking hung, dude. We always try to convince that kid to play Rock Band with us, and it's just like
literally it's
complete lost cause at this point.
Yeah. Now, shit, I forgot. Oh yeah, so let's see. What have the recent updates in news been? There was
a lot of not fun stuff.
I mean, there was that whole Vegas thing and all, but what I'd call a bigger tragedy is the Cubs going down 3-1 against 4-1 against the Dodgers. I mean, they're comparable, but like I'd say the Cubs probably a little. Well, I mean,
it's closer to home. Dude, I am a.
To be honest though, like I'm
an NL pennant truther.
This is fucking terrible. But no, I mean, I'm a huge Cubs fan. My family has been for generations. I mean, I'll give them like if they can cut 108 years in half and say maybe in 54 get that next championship, I'll be pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Vegas shooting was a real tragedy.
It was a national tragedy.
That shooter sounds like a real jerk.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. He does not seem like a nice.
Don't know if I'm going out on a limb here, but gotta speak my mind.
You know, I know they say not to judge a book by its cover, but this Stephen Paddock's guy sounds like a real jerk.
Dude,
Or Paddock.
All jokes aside, that was actually a fucking tragedy. Which, how many people, was it like 50?
50-ish, something.
Okay.
Something
like a few
25 per shooter. See that segue? Another second shooter.
Real quick, we should. That's actually a great fucking transition. But we should probably clarify that, like, we joke, but that was an actual, like, horrific.
No, it was literally. Like,
I remember that night, us hearing about it and turning on like the police, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like that's why we're like able to like joke about it. You know, is because it's like it was so clearly a tragedy.
Yeah, yeah.
There's really not any like
ridiculous.
There's no way, like, we would seriously be like.
You've also got to be able to joke about things too. Got to be able to, like, I mean, yeah. I don't really have a reason why. Yeah, I remember that night us like throwing on the police transmission, listening to that. That was fucking nutty. Yeah, I'd say nutty. I'd go as far as say nutty. No, but yeah, hearing about that and
how many use any of this?
I know it doesn't. Wait, how many assault rifles did he have? Like 10 or some shit like that?
Something stupid.
Ridiculous.
Like, I know I saw like an interview with the cops that like breached his room.
Yeah.
And they said it was like an armory. Like they were like tripping over.
Fucking shit.
Like just like magazines.
And then there's all the details with him, like what did he essentially do? He bought his wife a ticket out of the country, back to her home where her family was, and then gave her $100,000. What was it, like?
Yeah, he transferred her like $100,000 like a day or two before the shooting. Yeah. And I guess she started freaking out because she thought it was like him breaking up with her.
Oh yeah. Because he was a rather wealthy guy.
According to Eric, or whatever the fuck
his brother. In the first interview, he seemed rather normal, and then you never know. But the second interview, he seemed, I don't know. It was kind of odd. He was like yelling.
It was like frantic, but not. It was like
I mean, obviously, we don't know the backstory to that. Well, it's like the media was harassing him and like outside of his house. And I have no clue, like what went on. But I
don't know. Like I have a brother, you know, and so he's like, but like the most like, so I kind of like get that, you know, like
yeah.
Like I don't know if I can really like imagine. What am I saying? Like the most exciting thing about my brother is that like he's like gonna be a physical therapist, you know. I don't know what it's like to have like a close family member obviously do something like that.
Yeah.
So I can't really,
the thing about it too is they said that he was just like,
I don't know what a normal
that he was a complete
reaction to that would be.
Yeah, the thing they say too is that, or at least everybody that knew him is just like shocked. They're like, this is just a fucking regular like nice dude. Like it's obviously not like.
Dude, did you hear how fucking like insane he went on that though? Like planning.
No, I didn't.
So I guess he had gone to like a bunch of other music festivals leading up to that and gotten hotel rooms overlooking them to like kind of plan out like.
Was it all in like the Mandalay Bay and stuff, or like across and shit?
All of those?
Well, his like planning.
I have no idea.
Okay.
But like he definitely planned to like be there in that same spot because so like in the picture of them raiding his room, right? On like in the background on like a nightstand, you can see like a note with like a pen on it. And so obviously people were freaking out, like they're like, what did the note say? Because they thought it would have something to do with like the motive. The note literally wasn't even a note. It was like ballistics, like statistics, like the drop of the bullets from where he was and stuff. It was like insane. Like this wasn't just like some dude going on like a terror or whatever. Like just like
active terrorism.
This was like.
But this sounds like I don't know. That makes you wonder, like, how long he had been thinking about doing that for. Definitely quite a while. Yeah. Yeah.
And people are saying, like, I know people are blaming like the wife or whatever because they're saying like, you know, how did she not notice that he had all these guns and stuff? But it's like
I heard that. I didn't.
The thing is, like, I feel like she would have no reason to be looking for that stuff, though. You know?
Yeah.
And like, I mean, like if you look at like the Columbine thing, like both of those kids, like, what were their names? Like Eric Harris and like Dylan Klebold.
I don't remember.
I think it's Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold. Whatever.
Okay. If not, sorry for Derek Harrison.
Yeah. Whatever. Apparently you're not that cool. But they both of them managed to hide like all of like, you know, they had like a ton of like guns, and they also had like explosives and stuff, like homemade explosives.
Okay.
Because like, so Columbine, like the attack was supposed to be so much more than a shooting. The shooting, they weren't even planning on going in. to the school.
Was it just gonna be like the pipe bombs?
They had set bombs like in. So they had set a bunch.
They had one in the cafeteria.
Mainly in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was like a middle like support beam, right?
Mm-hmm.
And right above the cafeteria, I think it was the library or something. And they were gonna blow out that middle support beam, hoping that would like the second story would collapse down.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like during like a lunch or whatever when like, no, I don't know, like half the school was in there.
Yeah.
And it would have just like, I don't know, but like that bomb didn't go off.
If I remember correctly too, I don't know if this is an actual fact, but I remember hearing somewhere and seeing it. There was like a picture of them, like a class picture. And they were like pointing. No. Is that actually an actual thing?
I've seen that a ton of times from like different places. So like I assume that's pretty fucked.
Pretty fucked, I'd say.
Fucked.
Just think, man, like if only those guys didn't play video games, all that could have been avoided.
I know.
Because that was the big thing after that. It was like everybody was blaming it. I think on like get nade shot.
Have you seen those interviews? Like he has so many of those where people like will ask him that. This is
really?
like the dumbest question. They're like, like how after like events like that have been going on recently, like how do you kind of reconcile the fact that you like are kind of like the face of a game that promotes violence and stuff? And he's like, yeah, and he's like, or she's like, that kind of targets kids, and he's like, the fuck, like, yeah, he's like, I know for a fact your kid can't get this game unless he's like at least like 18 or has like you buying it for him. Yeah. He's like, I can't be like, or he's like, he's like, I have a million followers, whatever it was at the time. He's like, I have literally like at least hundreds of thousands of kids who watch my videos and stuff. I can't be like expected to, I guess, parent all of them.
I mean, like the same thing that you see a lot, at least like with celebrities and Twitter and stuff. Like they can't necessarily, like I don't know. It depends on how much, I guess, influence they have on these particular decisions. But obviously, like you can't blame the person for what his audience does if it's not under like a direct.
Yeah, that's all he was saying. Yeah, he's like what? So he's like, I think parents need to look at their kids, decide whether they're like able to handle it or not. Yeah. And then if they're not, don't buy them the game. Yeah. And if they are, then good. Then get it for them, monitor it however you think you need to. He's like, I don't know, like. So I don't think that's like a really fair statement to say that I'm like responsible. In some way for,
definitely. Like, and you have to think that like the average like middle schooler knows who Nate Shot is, so it's not like you can literally like, that'd be ridiculous to like throw that on. I mean, video games were attacked the same way that rock and roll was back in like the 70s and 80s and shit. Yeah. Essentially, it's looking at how Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck was that? I'm just gonna take this shit off. Looking at how, I wonder if I scratch that shit or something. Wondering if how, or at least exploring how art affects and influences. But yeah, I don't know. How do we even? Oh, we never branched off the two shooters.
Yeah. So I saw the dumbest fucking video. Let me bring this up.
Oh shit! Okay, is this the one you've been telling me about for a while?
This is the dumbest video.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so John actually told me about this video a week or two ago, but we've been waiting until we did the podcast.
This is actually one of the most incredible things you will ever
Jesus,
see.
dude, we're already like 45 minutes into this.
Shit. What the fuck is this called? I think it's literally called like. I think it's literally called like something like this, some dumb shit.
Man, just think. I'm sure there's somebody, at least one person still here 41 minutes in. If that's you, thank you very much. And even though we joke, like obviously both those events were complete tragedies. And no, but I mean, at least for time sensitivity, the Mandalay Bay one in particular is just... And what, was that the largest like mass shooting and on like U.S. soil or something? Like, is that correct or?
Yeah, I
think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think it just barely beat the Orlando nightclub one.
Okay.
I want to say 49 people died in that one.
Was it really?
I want to say it's 49. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
This.
Did you find it?
This is one of the better things you will ever see. So it's. in all caps, unbelievable find. Illuminati 322 everywhere, Las Vegas.
Real quick, before you click on that, that's a fucking great title. But in case somehow this doesn't work in the recording software we're using, I'll link the sources for the videos we're watching down below so you can check those out too.
Yeah, and I'm assuming this
If
dude's
anybody
cool
was
with us using his video for this because in the very beginning he says, so basically he made, my understanding, right, is that this channel, they have like quite a decently big following. I want to say like 500,000 AMTV. I think it's called like Alternative Media TV or something like that.
Infowars.com.
Anyway, yeah, literally. They, like, my understanding is that they have like, they kind of, okay, so how they do it is they made like 2 videos. One that's like their main video with like all their evidence and stuff. And in this case, he says it's like indisputable, case closed.
Case closed.
You'll see.
I've cracked the case.
This guy is incredible.
Is this about the Mandalay Bay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This guy is. He is a national treasure in every sense of, But he, bless his soul. It's actually this guy right here with the flowing locks. Oh, he's throwing the peace sign too. Oh my god.
My.
I'm telling you.
Okay, let's check this shit
This
out.
guy, Fox.
This dude, Fox,
this church, Fox. They
How many CCs that Bobo got?
Yeah, so they have their full video, right, with all their evidence.
Yeah.
And that's like private somehow. I think you have to like subscribe to them or something like that, or maybe something with Patreon. I don't know, but it's like a paid thing. And then they have like a
do they have the paid subscription channel kind of?
Yeah, so this 19-minute video is just the teaser. This is just flicking the tip. Okay, so this is like.
We're just getting a quick look into the unbelievable.
Yeah. So this guy is an amazing.
Is all this recording?
Yeah. Christopher Green.
First of all, this dude.
Let me move this a little closer.
Oh, you might want to. Just not.
Okay.
What's up with that hair?
This fucking hair is impeccable.
I feel like, did he just grow out?
We just aired a private video on demand for AMTV.
I'm gonna close that thing in the top right.
Which, unfortunately,
Oh, you can.
I
That's
will not
fine.
be able to air publicly. I can barely contain myself because
He's really getting into it right here.
He just.
I can barely contain myself.
Contain myself.
Man, this is incredible.
Alex here should have seen the detective work.
Turn the frogs gay.
They're turning the fucking frogs. I can barely contain myself.
I can barely contain myself.
I want just a picture, like a meme
This
of
dude's a
that.
fucking robot. Mark Zuckerberg going.
myself because this credit goes to Alex, your cameraman, who made an unbelievable find. This just gives you a taste of what we just discussed on our show. And the title, by the way, of this video is not alarmist. It is extraordinary.
He is okay. So instead of saying it's not clickbait like a normal human being, he said what word does he use? Like alarmist or something like that?
Does he have his own terms?
By the way, this video is not alarmist.
A non-alarmist. Does that even work in that context?
I don't know.
Went through some of the things I can't say publicly in private because it's just what we have to do. Otherwise, it'd be censored. Also, full permission. Like this video, share it, rip it.
Rip it.
Put this one anywhere you want.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Now save it now.
Fuck yeah, thanks, man.
How long it'll be up. Had a donut here. I think we need some comic relief because I closed the case. Alex here on this last stage.
No.
They closed the case.
I thought us joking about that was pretty bad, but that might be the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen in my life. This dude just came back from fucking Bagel Thursday at Planet Fitness, and it was like, I cannot contain myself.
I got this Febreze Air Effects here. And let me tell you, I don't need some comic relief, but I closed the case. What the fuck is he talking about? Dude, wait till he gets into it, because this dude did fine. This dude, Alex.
But the thing
Keen as a fucking hawk.
real quick, let's evaluate the bagel metaphor. Wouldn't the bagel be the opposite of closed? So how does that work? Wouldn't you need the you'd like a donut and then a donut hole and put them together? That maybe work. But like what is? That's literally the opposite.
I took it as a
of closed.
play on like he's like a detective, right? And cops like donuts.
Really? Is that it?
There is no good answer here.
There is no good
think
answer. We could do a whole conspiracy video on that alone.
Look at this man's face. You think he put that much thought into that?
Jesus.
No, dude. He got done on the ellipticals. We had some fucking bagels out.
So what is the backstory on this dude? Is there like are you familiar with?
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
He is Nicolas Cage in the fucking flesh. I don't know if you've noticed. You've never heard of AMTV, dude?
How many subs do they have? What is it not?
450K.
450K. Wow, that's
Right?
an actual large following.
I know. Fucking legit. Alright?
How many? Wow, a lot of likes on this. Is it just like his own like audience essentially? So it's kind of a.
Yeah, oh, they have some great. Let me look at the title of some of these other videos. They tell you what, great content coming out of these guys.
Great content. Okay, we'll probably have to hop
Let's
back
look at
into
this,
it a
ready?
little bit. We can turn this 18-minute video into like a 2-hour. See some of these.
Jesus.
No, what you should do is you should
on YouTube.
you should sort by popularity. So it's like the extremely like clickbaity ones like up top.
Are you following your column? What is it, Jake?
What is he doing with that? Like, what up, dog?
Who is the real Jesus Campos? I think this is the dude they think is the second shooter, if I remember it.
Okay. You want to sort by popularity real quick up top?
No.
Nah, I'd be fucking dumb. Yeah, why would you want to do that?
Jesus is calling you. Wake up.
It's like every other thumbnail, just him like pointing.
Let's get the thumbnail for the video.
Oh, should we? Are we doing a graphic or are we just doing a thumbnail?
This is
Are we grabbing an in-podcast thumbnail?
Wait, how does he point? Good.
Call it good. Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Close.
Nice.
He's close.
Jesus.
Straight on my computer.
Fucking all over your computer.
Oh, it actually did get all over it. Oh my god. That sucks. That's not ideal. Oh shit. He's gonna start talking. Wait,
You know what we should honestly watch on here sometime? Is a 2070.
2017. Please support us. Thank you.
He's just plugging his Patreon.
Just a quick
Dude, wait, are we making a
monologue.
Patreon? Hey, please support us.
Please support us.
Look at this. I'm gonna need a new computer.
Not even
That's
kidding.
quick
Should we actually make one so we can get like 10 cents a month, and then Patreon will take like 2 or 3 of that, so we'll get like 7-8 cents a month.
Shit, that's like 3 gumballs a year.
It does add up. Yeah, yeah. I mean, after a whole year, we can split something at the Dollar Tree. Not with tax, but we'll figure that out.
If you haven't already watched the bizarre interview of his brother, please do, because it will convince you 100%. 100%. That this was an inside job.
I think we get our first taste right here with this guy. You'll notice very quickly that this guy likes that, like he very commonly like becomes like almost like possessed, and he goes into these like little. I'm sure it's like a speech technique that I'm just not good enough for.
Wait, so
to like get it subliminally going in your head.
Real quick, with the inside job thing, is he gonna go into like the standard like extremely like far right conspiracy theories of like it was the government conspired to carry out this act to enforce it'd be the government carried out this act to enforce gun control? Is that essentially like where he's going with this? Or like
Just watch.
okay, just to guess, because that's like the normal like.
Tell you what, every question you have will be answered. Because if you watch this whole video,
I love how this dude has his
convinced.
smiles like the whole video.
You think this is a fucking joke?
Yeah.
Look at these bangs. Think those are a fucking joke too? Yeah.
darkness.
Whoa.
Case closed.
Case closed.
Get fucking donut. Alex, grab my donut.
Was his name Alex too?
No. The
Okay, I know you were talking
camera
about
guy's name's Alex.
Alex Jones. Is his cameraman?
I know.
They're turning up frogs gay.
30 seconds.
Oh, this is it where he goes into his little like satanic like
Oh, does he just have like
these weird like little
I thought it possible?
possession
Okay.
moments where he's like 32, 322, 32nd floor, 32.
He's fucking freestyling that shit. It's like
It's like
that's
literally if
serious.
you put like an instrumental on the back.
I bet Hawaiian fan.
Yeah, just
in front of a black Masonic temple of darkness. 32nd floor, 32nd floor, 32nd floor, 32.
Like at first I was like, okay. And he's like skull and bones, skull and bones, skull. We're gonna self pause this shit. This is gonna be literally like.
oh god, okay,
It's fucking hilarious.
better. It gets better.
Rewatching the interview again, Alex, with his great eye, noticed, because I was talking about how this brother's still mumbling full, right? It's fully bizarre, self-contradicts himself multiple times. I've done a video on this. It's since gone viral.
It's a casual. I made a video on this.
This is a little like humble brag.
Pretty big.
Pretty big fucking deal. You probably heard of it.
I don't need to tell you who I am. AMTV.
AMTV.
I'm kind of viral.
That you guys shared it. And he notices this. 32.
3-2, skull and bones, skull and bones.
32. 32nd floor, even his address. Here's giving it out to the side. This is how they speak to each other, guys. This is an Illuminati work. Some of you are newly introduced to that term, probably know, oh gosh, you're getting into conspiracy. No, we see this time and time again. 32nd floor, address 32. In addition to that, the alleged check-in date at the Mandalay Hotel was 9/23.
Fucking 920.
32 back.
That's 32 backwards.
32. Skull and bones.
Skull and bones.
Now for anyone
Skull and bones.
32, 322, skull and bones, case closed.
I love this, like, if you think about it logically, if the government, I imagine he's going into this was the government, correct?
Of course it was. Of course it was a government op.
Of course it
What the
was a
fuck?
government op. But, like, you have to think, why would the government purposefully leave behind clues like that? Like, unless they were, like, why would you leave behind a paper trail unless you clearly wanted to be caught? Like, it's not even a paper trail. This is just like 32, skull and bones.
How the fuck else are they gonna communicate with each other? Right? This is the fucking Rosetta Stone right here that he just stumbled upon. Alex.
Does this dude just have like the what's it? Speak in tongues when he just gets into feeling the conspiracy spirit. Just 32,
32nd floor, 23rd day of the month.
skull and bones.
Skull and bones. Illuminati.
Illuminati confirmed.
Fold the $20 bill. Tell me it's not an inside job. Beware the number 11.
In my pocket's dead
Have you
presidents.
seen that fucking?
I don't think I
Beware 11 guy.
No, I don't think.
Oh,
I
you're
have.
gonna.
Okay.
He's even better.
we see this time and time again. Alex and I do. In fact, we saw it most recently on 3/22. But earlier this year, I
Build
did
it up to break it
live
halfway
stream
through.
on a special report. You can watch it. It's still up. There was an attack in London, right? Is that correct, Alex? Right? Remember that? Attack in London where
So it's patronized the shit out of
so many.
because
There
he's
was an attack. Yes, Alex. You remember this?
well because you can see he's clearly talking to the cameraman as if like he's speaking to the audience to essentially build context, and he's like, "Hey, you remember that London Think you piece of shit.
Yo,
you remember that? You piece of trash.
Bro.
That, like,
Bro, you remember that London shit? From
hey, all you watching this, you're probably fucking idiots. Remember that London thing? Yeah. I'm talking about that London thing. Remember that? Look it up. Google it.
322.
322.
I don't know. Satan's pretty cool.
I'm not.
Terrorist attacks that can barely keep up, so it's easy to confuse them. But ISIS barreled down and killed a bunch of people out in London on 3/22. In addition to that, didn't we have a very prolific figure die in and around that date too? From whatever
I love that.
Yeah, it was a Roth giant.
Just fucking say it. You don't have to.
Jamie, look that up. Who died around?
Hey, Jamie, pull that up.
Somebody's died around March 22nd at some point in our recent history.
God, I fucking love that joke.
Rockefeller.
Wait. Oh, Rockefeller.
32nd floor.
Should we make Hung or Jamie? Just Hung, pull that up.
If you watch this full interview, you'll be 100% convinced that this is an
100%.
inside hit job. This is the sloppiest cover up I've ever seen in my life. Worse than September 11th. The sloppiest cover up I've ever seen. They are hiding something. There's proof. We saw this video earlier. Michael Savage had an eyewitness account on the ground. Guys.
Wait, 9/11. That was
There was a second shooter on
the
the
New
ground.
York Jets, right?
Two multiple shooters
Who was that?
mowing down people, and who she thinks this is the eyewitness, not me. Eyewitness. She would know. She was there. She was shot at.
Real quick,
Another
pause
victim
it,
to
just-
her left, shot directly in the stomach, and there were two different sounds of gunfire occurring at the same time.
Same damn time.
Same time.
Same fucking time.
Literally, this dude like is so fucking intense.
And it was a direct shot, which would make no sense how a ricochet or something like that could occur. And the gunman, the second gunman, was
Just fucking use a tripod. What is it, the shaky cam?
inside a very heroic police officer who shielding them from the gunfire.
Dude, this is like those like Matt McGuire videos. You know that dude who does drum covers? And like
Oh,
his
yeah,
camera
yeah.
guy is literally like
I thought like the baseball player at first.
no, he's okay. So his camera guy, literally, I'm convinced is just wearing like one of those GoPros that's in the middle of your chest, and he's just standing in front of him, just doing this. But it works like so well.
Does it? Okay.
Like I didn't notice it until like the second or third video I watched, and then I was like, this is kind of.
That's the same thing with like a bunch of dance videos and shit. You always see like the shaky cam in like multiple angles because alone it just looks like
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, whatever.
And she's since disappeared into the night. By the way, that was Michael Savage's advice. And she's made the news.
Disappeared into the night.
Into the night.
So as you can see, case closed. Second shooter confirmed.
Is the whole video just him standing talking? Like does he not cut into
Yeah.
anything? Really? It's just that? Then just fucking get a tripod, dude. Think about his cameraman who's just standing there like
The occult numerology behind that dude. This guy, Samir Matrix, is on.
oh yeah.
He is.
You've probably fucking heard of me. I went pretty viral.
This will likely be my last video on this subject, the Las Vegas shooting. And in my first video,
First of all, I don't know
What
how.
would
big
this guy
is.
fucking film this on? This is our first podcast, and we have better production value than using a fucking webcam and OBS on the MacBook
I mean, it's Gary the numbers guy.
Get the numbers guy.
This isn't his area of expertise, okay? The numbers are. I mean, it's all about the content here. So we're on
Okay.
September 11th, right? Flight number 11, okay? Hit the World Trade Center. World Trade Center that looks like an 11 side by side. All right? And so in New York, which is the 11th state, New York City obviously has 11 letters also. This shit doesn't happen by accident.
Hashtag beware of the number 11.
Beware the number 11.
explain to you how
Dude, look at the fucking clout this guy has on Twitter too.
Jesus. 5 retweets?
That's he's 6, dog.
6. I'm fucking lying.
7 in a few
You fucking
minutes.
say his
Right?
eyes.
Dude.
Oh shit. Okay.
But look at all this, ready?
Wait,
President-
wait, John. 1 comment, 6 retweets, 4 likes. Hashtag beware the
This
number.
is how they communicate, guys. I'm telling you what, me and Alex, we see this a lot, right? A lot.
That's fucking hilarious.
I mean, so for example, obviously, right in front of our fucking eyes here, President
Hashtag
Barack
number
Obama,
11.
born on 8/4/1961. Ready? 8 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 1 equals 29. 2 plus 9.
How many letters
It's
are
11.
in, how many letters are
It's
in
a fucking
Kenya?
11.
29.
2 plus 9, 11. Right there.
Jesus.
Ready? Signed Obamacare into law
Wait, why would
on 3/23/2010.
this dude realizes that 9/11 was in 2001? What is he talking about with Obama?
Plus 2 plus 3 plus
This
2
is
plus
something.
0 plus 1 is 11. It's been
Hashtag
right
beware.
in front of our face,
government's
right
been
under
doing
our
this for
nose. They've
forever.
been pulling this shit
Yeah,
for years. Okay,
clearly.
yeah, it's like you just gotta beware of the number 11.
Wait. Donald Trump, that's 11. I think DONALDTRUMP. I'm fucking sold, dog.
So okay,
This is
Donald Trump. 11 letters.
Investigative journalism at its best.
11 letters, okay, in Donald Trump. 2 words. 9 plus 2 is 11. All right. 11 has 2 digits. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 minus 9 is 2, and then if you add 9 to that, you get 11.
And then if you divide 11 by 11, you get 1. 9/11 only happened one time. And then if you multiply that by 2 towers went down. It was September, the 9th month of the year. You add 9.
You gotta think, maybe instead of multiplying it by 2, right? You split it into 2. 2 ones. That's 11. What does this look like? What,
Oh my
what does this look
God.
like?
Fucking
Towers.
thumbnail right here.
Fucking towers.
Fucking thumbnail right here. dog.
Fucking towers just. It's
Literally, like, I mean, we didn't even have to watch the rest of this video. We've clearly cracked
He's
the
close.
case. Yeah.
72 hours after.
Look at this. This is some.
Signed hashtag Obama. Obamacare is like the
Oh.
it's technically the Affordable Healthcare Act. Like, isn't Obamacare like the
Yeah,
slang
that's what
for
it
it?
is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I basically showed you there was impossible for this
So
guy
why would
to
you
do
use
well.
that as the
There were
example?
shooters on the 4th, 29th, 33rd floor, and
Does this dude have a fucking Twitter?
That's the thing. Is like people were saying that in the video you could see flashes from other parts of the building, but like my understanding is that those are the only windows that were broken. And windows in Vegas on like hotel windows, it's literally a law that they can't be opened. You know, or like they're made like sealed shut because so
Okay.
many people would like commit suicide or
Yeah.
like would get drunk and like fall out of the window and shit and like. But I think it was mainly the suicide thing. But like they're literally all like sealed shut, like they don't open, you know.
Real quick, is this Gary the numbers guy? Or no, what's his picture? Or is it this one right here?
He might have changed it. This is a while ago. There it is.
Or could this be his old one?
I don't know. Maybe there's 2 Gary the number guys. How unfortunate would that be?
Oh my god, 2 Twin Towers, 2 Gary the number.
2 Gary.
Gary's in on it!
2 Gary the number guys. Ready? 9 plus 2 is 11. 11. 1 1 11. 32nd floor.
9/11, that reminds me of that tragedy.
But 9/11 was a national tragedy.
No,
One
dude,
of the funniest videos.
fucking Gary's in on it. Yeah. Hashtag beware.
Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans on the 29th. Hurricane Sandy also hit on the 29th. 2 plus 9.
Well, there's that documentary coming out, Geostorm.
Is that coming out on the 29th?
It's not a documentary. It's this fucking like
I know.
essentially looks like this Michael Bay
I know.
like piece of shit.
That's the one where
Okay.
the plane just like falls out of the sky, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like we built space stations that control the weather and like they're hacked or some shit or they're like.
Dude, I'm gonna let this continue. Just let you breathe this in.
We should probably just play this through, considering that we've taken like 10 minutes to come 30 seconds.
Yeah.
In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the occult numerology behind what happened in Las Vegas and why they decided to do it on October 1st. But before we get into that, I want you to show you the extreme lengths the elite go to make sure things happen on certain dates. I know before I was a numerologist, I was a historian. And it always interested me how World War I ended at exactly 11/11.
I mean, you can really self-proclaim yourself to be literally anything.
November
Like,
11th at 10:55, they were still killing each other, but they stopped at exactly 11 o'clock. I always found that interesting. And then when 9/11 happened, I was like, whoa, wait a second. The Twin Towers look like an 11 side by side. They both have 110 stories. New York City, 11 letters. New York, the 11th state. The first plane to hit the World Trade Center is Flight 11. I started digging a lot. And, you know, it doesn't matter if it's plane crashes, bus crashes here. The Islamic State was founded on
bus
June
crashes.
9 to 11.
Buzz
Oklahoma
Lightyear.
City, first bomb went off at 9:02
Buzz.
against 11. You can go back and back. A couple years ago on 9/11 in 2015, a crane collapsed in Mecca, killed hundreds. You know, you keep looking at just tragic events. This year, all the hurricanes that came on the 29th and 11th.
That's the fucking target.
You know,
We know too much.
Hollywood puts out movies called Hitman Agent 47. I mean, it goes
47.
on and on
and on.
You know, so you know something is there. So now let's get to the main point. What's going on here? So, first thing that struck me was the fact that the Las Vegas Police Department said the shooting happened for 9.
Was that a glitch in his clone? I think he's it's an Al Roker type shit. What the?
How do you think he's churning out so many fucking videos? He's got his clone with him. Just
To 11 minutes. Are you telling me you can't figure out if it was 9, 10, or 11 minutes? So you have to say 9/11? I mean, if you don't see the subliminal message there, you're insane.
Clearly.
You're
That's
fucking
the first thing.
clearly.
insane. Look at this. If you don't see the subliminal message, you are.
I know.
nasty.
I know.
That
Yeah.
actually is sick. I remember literally when I was in DC on that 7th grade field trip. I was like 12. When somebody showed me that, they're
Really?
like,
Okay.
"Hey, you got a $10 bill?" And I was like, "Yeah." I handed it to him. Give me a second, right? Some straight David Blaine
And then he
shit.
just runs away.
I was like looking at like shot glasses or something to buy because I thought that would be a cool thing to collect as a 12-year-old.
I mean, it's always a good go-to for like gifts and shit. But yeah.
I just thought it was because I thought it made me lit.
Oh, you thought it made you cool.
I was like,
Oh, did
buy
I?
a shot.
Oh, dude, I get fucked
my
up,
shot
bro.
glass?
I get
of course I
fucked
got it
up,
with
bro.
me.
I'm almost 13, bro.
Dude, we were popping some Zans the other night. I like, you know, just enough DMT to just be like, you know,
Dude,
right
we were-
in that sweet spot, bro.
We were starting some eyes and getting fucked, dude.
Let's catch the star.
Get some surf. It's Ricky the Blaze.
It's Ricky the Blaze.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, dude, I've done shrooms about 5 times this week, actually.
You know, just living the LA life. Just living.
Yeah, dude, I feel you, bro.
You're
You know-
always doing.
You know what?
Stuff.
I'm the DJ. You're always doing.
Should we just fucking go into that now?
Yeah, this is boring. This is depressing.
Let's fucking do it. So, a little while ago, the king of YouTube, Jake Paul, released a video with 21 Savage. And it is everything that you would have thought that video could possibly be. It's probably one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Let's watch that.
It opens up. What's up, my man?
Look at this graphic over his face as he gets in.
That's the best part of the whole. Why is this such like low quality right now? Literally,
Oh no, that's alright.
that's the best.
You
part.
probably want to keep it low so it can record. and
The
everything.
entire video is that he just slaps his name right over 21 Savage's face, and then he puts the text at the bottom, just small as all hell.
He has such a like terrible intro. I get that he's going with it for like continuity and he wants it to be the same, but like it's been a year, dude. You can update it. Like
Dude.
it's all right. Just honestly, just
Flippers! Flippers! I'm a flipping dolphin!
If you're new here,
fuck is he on?
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit.
How long does it take to get into the fucking... Yeah, skip all this shit. Skip all...
I did skip all this shit.
Is it started?
Yeah.
Well, guys, earlier this morning I did a carpool karaoke with my good friend.
Good friend.
Roll the clip.
With my good friend 21 Savage.
She straight up just cops the carpool karaoke from like James Corden or whatever. Fuck the graphic.
Jake Pool karaoke.
Is it Jake Paul karaoke?
Jake Pool. Instead of carpool. Jake Paul would have been too creative. If he made that one Jake Paul karaoke, that would have been too creative. Jake Pool karaoke.
It's like I don't know why I'm disappointed because I didn't expect better, but still like.
Dude, but he is rocking this fucking Tesla. It's like he gets some points back for that.
Okay, yeah.
Where's he at, bro? Oh, yo,
21! My dude!
Bro, what the fuck, dude? Where is this guy at, dude? I fucking hate, dude. Dude, 21, he's like a fucking sheep, dude. The dude just fucking wanders off, bro. Hate trying to find him. Where the fuck is he at? Like he's he's just rolling up to like 21 Savage's
21!
house, and he's just 21 just gonna be sitting on the front step like, hey Jake, hey Jake, wanna play? And he just runs over with his fucking backpack with his fucking velour jumpsuit.
Jesus.
Just runs. He's like, Jake Paul's like, oh no worries, dude. It opens up, so watch your head.
Wait, real quick. Later in the video, he gets out the like 21 Savage. Notice that he's
Yeah.
not wearing a chain on.
I know.
So he literally like stops it to conspiracy. Hashtag beware the number.
It opens up. What's up, my man?
He put it on.
It opens
There
up.
it is. He's putting it on.
Oh, he is. He's putting it on now.
You need a cup holder?
Oh, you need a cup holder for your lean.
For your lead.
For your lead.
I fucking love that.
Dude.
That video is so fucking funny.
Oh my god.
I know this has been covered before by multiple YouTubers, but multiple YouTubers, the pop tag is fucking hilarious. Like,
Dude,
You good?
his hair looks like a bird's nest.
yeah.
I mean, so does mine. But like,
I can't comment on anybody's hair.
You know what?
first of all, there's no way this can be safe.
You know what?
To have this fucking just a full size like DSLR camera with like a shotgun mic with like the huge fucking Casey Neistat style like mic on there.
Also, allowing Jake to just go free without a helper seems like, or a caregiver, just seems like a
This is his field trip for the week.
Just gets too slow. Jump real quick.
Good friend 21 Savage. He rolled the clip.
Okay, sorry about that again.
Put my dick in the dirt. Fuck the whole world.
Yeah, we had another technical difficulty. Had a little bit of an issue. This is why you guys need to support the Patreon. That's what we've been saying. Don't support the patriarchy. Support the Patreon. Amen, brother. And then what will? Oh, so like there's probably 2-3 people watching at this point. I don't know. Maybe none.
You have to account for the people who like were bored. They were like the beginning probably sucks, so then they just like slid their finger.
Yeah. So if that's you and you're here, you guys are really gonna have to pick up the slack with the Patreon since we've only got a couple people. Let's see. Let's go. Maybe $1,000 a month would be great. So if there's 2 people, I mean 500 each. Do it.
I should. I'll get it done.
Yeah.
That would supplement my work income nicely.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. If people just weren't so selfish, and clearly that's the case. So we'll jump right back into this Jake Paul video.
Yeah, see,
This
I know
is-
this can be confusing because he's wearing the 21 necklace, but this is not 21.
I know we were talking about 2 other YouTubers.
This is
talking about
actually
the
21
fucking the fucking pop tag and shit, as if people don't know who 21 Savage is, and they're like, 21. Never heard of that dude. I'm an avid Jake Paul fan, but I've never heard of this 21 Savage guy. Like, let's get this shit going.
You good? Yeah.
Cup holder for your lean.
You know what? I'm a DJ. You know what always doing music stuff.
Oh, it's like
I've seen that so many times. It never
you
gets
just
old.
yeah, right.
It
You're
never
always
gets
doing
old.
the music.
Oh.
How you been, man? You need a cup holder? I got a cup holder.
I love this, like,
You want a DJ? Yeah. You're a DJ. You know what? No, DJ. I'm a DJ. You're always doing music stuff. That's good.
That's
he talks as if like they're like friends and this is like a common thing. It's literally like he probably just paid 21's just getting the promotion. Like his manager just probably wanted him to do some shit.
Yeah. It's
Jesus Christ.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells.
21's trying to be like a good sport about it.
Safety first. What you been up to? Chilling?
Literally like just brown. Just kissing his ass as much as he possibly can. Like,
It's a banger! 21 Savage! They don't know what they're doing. They're lost. They're confused. Lost hair.
they're like, why the fuck is this dude, this random guy, yelling
must be his weekly terms.
yelling out the window. Like, just imagine you're walking down, like
The street. The
you're literally walking down the street like in LA.
Just
You're,
rolls down his window.
you're like walking down Rodeo.
What's up, dude?
You just hear fucking Jake Paul just as he's cruising by you, just lean out the window. It's a freaking banger, dude. 21 Savage.
Oh my god.
I got his
No,
neck.
they call me a savage.
You know, some people they call me a savage.
Jake Pool karaoke.
Don't do it! You're like 21 years old. They ask you that. People who know now think that. Some people say I'm a savage too. Why did I say that?
Okay, like not to like completely stop at every like the exact same spots as that like CoD video because that's like the first place both of us saw that or saw this video. But like, look at 21 Savage's face. He's like,
I'm
literally
this is
like
just so mentally
this man-
exhausting to sit through.
this
This
man,
is-
21 Savage, got shot like 6 times, right? Literally.
Has he actually been shot like 6 times?
Yeah, like I think in the same occasion he was shot 6 times.
Oh, okay.
Like in his arm and his like his hand and I think one like in his
Jesus
chest.
fucking Christ. How
This
did that happen?
dude-
Like how long ago? I've never heard about it. He was like younger and shit. And like,
Well, I mean, yeah, he wasn't older than he is now.
it's not that long.
Oh,
Hashtag
32,
fear number
32nd
11.
floor. 32. Skull and bones. Skull and bones. Naughty skull and bones. Okay. Just to kind of wrap up the Las Vegas thing. There are some like actual conspiracy theories with that have at least something to them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just like go to that one because that one I just thought that was hilarious. That was the weakest connection, and he was like, he had the weakest connection of all the videos I watched, and yet he was easily the most
The
confident.
most confident.
He's like,
It's so funny.
Case-
'Cause I don't even think he
Patreon in the
smiled
description.
once he's like,
Me and Alex.
what's that thing he says at the beginning too? Where he's like, "Man, this is insane." What like
This title is not alarmist.
not alarmist.
Okay, whatever. Just
Why does he have the with capitalized? So I don't understand.
with Jake.
I don't know. That shouldn't upset me, but like, why?
Does this look like the face of grammar to you? Where were we at in this? Oh, some people call me a savage. What do they say? What was Noel saying at the beginning? I once dabbed on local news. Just,
Why did I say that? I do like
Wait, real quick. Do you want to pause it?
savage. 20 savage.
Wait, do you want to pause it? I realize the audio is probably absolute ass right now. Okay, sorry, to switch over the audio. The audio was probably absolute ass for like that minute or two there. Yeah. I'd go as far to say ass.
Dude.
Ass.
27. What are you gonna be for Halloween? Probably Jason. You had that ready. That's my alter ego. My alter ego is this guy named Ricky the Blazer. That is Ricky the Blazer.
Oh my god.
Saw it, dude. Well, hit the surf for what? Son? Girls!
Oh.
Ricky the Blazer!
Oh
I
my.
got a spot.
Oh.
This way. I know what you like, Sam.
Oh.
I know what you like, bro.
Oh.
Like a plastic bag. Drifting through the wind. Wanting to start again.
I'm so mentally exhausted. Just.
It's so paper thin. Like a house of cards. No one love from caving in. You don't feel that? No. That's soul music. No. My bad.
That's so music. The fuck.
From my house, picture from my house, keep shooting into somebody that something shot. They look at the camera, thought it was something like
21 just takes it, starts playing his own shit. Should we probably call that good for that video?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
There's not much you can really say about that.
No, it speaks for itself. That's.
Like.
Man, that's rough. That's real rough.
There's not much you can say.
Yeah. Where do they go from here? Can you even like?
See,
I'm so mentally exhausted at this point. Like that really takes it out of you. Just like everything. Like,
are we watching Asian Sam Smith?
are we? We should probably talk about some shit.
We probably should.
Should we save that for like next week or something?
Yeah, that can be our end credit music.
Hopefully, we don't have any like copyright shit with like the Jake Paul thing. Oh, you might want to take the screen off there now too.
Fuck it.
Perfect.
All right, what are we talking about? Let's get some legit topics here. Deep shit.
The whole JFK thing with the files being released.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, obviously, in theory, it sounds good, but like this is the government releasing the government's classified files. So like I imagine that's going to be pretty filtered. I don't know if we'll be able to track how filtered it actually is, but
it's like
I don't know.
It's like if I like saw like a headline on Twitter where it was like Jerry Sandusky to release former Penn State locker room logs.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No. No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Quick mic check. We good. Just double checking. Yeah. Dude.
But
Fucking that whole Jerry Sandusky. Like, think about how much that just tarnished Joe Paterno's legacy. Like,
not a great guy.
Not a great guy, I'd say. Probably tarnished. Quite a.
Tell you what. Seems like quite a jerk. Oh fuck.
Guy seems like a real jerk. Fucking love Norm Macdonald. That's so funny. Yeah, man. I don't know. So it'll be interesting to see how filtered things actually. Well, I mean, we might not know how filtered things actually are. So I guarantee that we're not going to find anything incriminating against the government.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't. Honestly, like, in theory, on paper, this sounds awesome, but I don't think we're going to find out anything new. Like,
yeah. It's. Yeah. I'm not getting my hopes up. Let's say that.
Yeah.
And I used to be quite the JFK.
I know.
Fanboy.
Yeah. Hashtag 2 shooters. Hashtag umbrella man. Hashtag fear the number.
Hashtag grassy knoll. Hashtag umbrella man.
Hashtag umbrella man.
Hashtag the scope was broken.
Hashtag Lyndon B. Johnson hired somebody to murder JFK so he could take over the presidency.
Yeah. Hashtag Jack Ruby had mob connections.
Hashtag you know much more about this than I do. Yeah. Dude, another event, did you see the ISIS essentially like their capital, I guess, since they were trying to start their own Islamic state. Not that they actually had like territory that was recognized by anybody else, but their territory, the capital of it, got overtaken by militia groups and essentially the good guys in this situation.
That's kind of
which is actually a really big blow to ISIS. Yeah. AKA Goat Fuckers International, as some refer to them. Dude, we should watch some goat porn. You were showing me that earlier.
Wow, right after I got out of the shower, it was just like...
I was like, dude, this is really weird, but like, I don't know. You seem pretty educated on the topic at hand. So, like, yeah. What else is going on here, man? What's up?
So that's what I'm here for, just spewing my massive wealth of knowledge.
Your goat porn propaganda.
Spreading the good word.
Case closed. This is not alarmist. Dude, what are we gonna fucking call this vlog? Like conspiracy theories. Oh, Jake Paul. Jake Paul 21 Savage. Jake Paul in the title, just like as much.
Dude, what we should do is we should title it like 32 and then like upload it tomorrow at 9:11 p.m.
Or we should have an alarmist clickbait title. Or both. I don't know what that would entail, but...
I'm so tired.
Oh, I am too. Dude, editing this thing is going to be fun as fuck, bro.
Dead.
Fuck, bro.
Dead.
Yeah. Because, throw together all the technical difficulty. Jesus fucking Christ, am I having an aneurysm? Should we,
I'm getting something.
I think I'm getting something.
Guys,
Should we I feel like we should tell that story. Like, you can't say that. That way people...
Yeah, it's...
How about we end the podcast on that story? I mean, there's not much to it.
It's just not a great...
Not a good look.
Not a good look.
Not a good look.
Dude, okay. I'm assuming anybody watching this is somebody that we know, which means they probably know Hung.
Yeah.
Hung, we were golfing, right?
Yeah, it was as we were leaving Chester.
Yeah, we were leaving the golf course, right? And this kid, like, mid-sentence, just, like, stops speaking. So I turn and look at him. He's literally holding his chest like this and like, breathing, like, super deep. And I'm like, oh my god, like, are you okay?
We both look at each other.
We both were just like, okay.
Holy shit, like, we're gonna have to take this guy to the
like,
hospital.
He's like, guys, I think I'm getting something. And we literally were both just like, oh my god. I'm like, opening the door, like, I'm like, here, like, or whatever. And then the kid legitimately just, like, he burped, right?
Yeah, he burped. He's like, nah, it's alright.
He literally just
like,
burped. He's like, we all good?
It's maybe the most, like, upset in this. I don't know, man.
I was like, I'm glad you're not dying, but at the same time, like, just fuck off. Literally, just, like...
Literally, I mean, if
I've never thought somebody, like...
This, I think after the fact, we pretty much talked to him about this earlier. It was just like, what? Like...
I feel like there's a yak on my chest.
No, but it was just...
Burps.
It was... Jesus. That's a fun story to end the vlog on. So I guess now, moving forward, people understand that reference. So what all did we cover today?
Nothing.
Conspiracy... No, not much, actually, looking back. Conspiracy theories, a lot of technical difficulties. Hashtag support the Patreon. Hashtag beware the number 11. And then more conspiracy theories. Jake Paul. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That was, what, like an hour and a half, maybe? So
No, it was longer than that. It's probably close to 2.
Okay. We should
Some-
probably start filming earlier next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Because it is like 2:20 in the morning as we speak right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
got work tomorrow.
do you really? When do you work?
11.
You have class too.
No.
What time is class usually?
When I have class, it's
Yeah.
from 11 to noon. Tuesday, Thursday.
What day is it today?
Today's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday night.
Yeah. I get confused because usually I have my days play out as like class happens, but I haven't been going to class too often as of recently. So it's kind of like, well, it's excusable because it's shit that doesn't matter for the curriculum. But yeah, so on that note,
So where we're ending it?
all I'd say is that Mandalay Bay shooter sounds like a real jerk.
Real jerk. Anyway. This has been the first episode of the 100 Guys podcast.
Stay tuned for the 100th episode of the 100 Guys podcast coming to you live on February 28th, 2022. And thanks for watching the podcast and have a 100 Guys day. 32,
32, 36.
build it up to break it halfway through. Amen.